Hello, in today's video, we're going to talk about 5 steps you should do right after you get paid. If you're new to the channel, my name is Jonathan Littlejohn, and we focus on making money, investing money, and building passive income online. So if you like this type of information, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so then you will be notified when we upload new videos. So let's get right into it. There's things that you guys need to do right after you guys get paid. And so many people, they don't have a plan after they get paid. It's already gone the next day or the next week, or it doesn't last. So right here, if you follow these 5 steps, you'll be able to have more money in your bank account, more money in your life than you had before. So number 1 is, and it's actually before you get paid, is set up a retirement plan. Try to look into if you can get a 401k or some type of retirement plan set up with your company, so then whenever you get paid, they already take it out of your paycheck before you actually can cash your check. So that's the first thing, is try to set up a retirement plan with your employer. Number 2 is, if you can, set up direct deposit. I see a lot of people, they're getting checks, they get money on their card. What you need to do is try your best to get your employer to set up direct deposit so they're able to put money directly in your account when you get paid. Because what happens is, a lot of people, they'll get this check, they'll go to the bank, they'll cash a check, and they got all this money, they spend all the money, and they have no more money. But what happens is, if you get that direct deposit, you can start setting things up automatically to be taken out for savings or for stocks or different things like that. So then whenever you do spend the money, they already took the money out. So try to set up a direct deposit if you're not already set up. And I see this all the time. So many people just get 1 and 2 right. They set up the retirement and they set up a checking account, and that's it. But really, there's 5 steps, and maybe there's even more steps. At the end of this video, if you find out that there's more steps, let me know in the comments section about different more steps that you need to do with your money. So number 3 is, start after you got that direct deposit, take the money out and start paying your necessities. And what I'm talking about is pay for things like your rent, your mortgage, gas in your car, groceries for the household. I'm not talking about buying that brand new TV. I'm not talking about buying that brand new car. I'm not talking about getting that new grill. What I'm talking about is straight downright getting whatever you need to live over your head: food, shelter, and water. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe your child needs some clothes. Okay, go ahead, that's necessary. But I'm only talking about necessary things with this. Now, the next thing is to create emergency fund. When I talk to a lot of people about the emergency fund, people look at me like I'm crazy. What do you mean? I get paid every 2 weeks. That's my emergency fund. But what happens is, yeah, it could be your emergency fund because you have a job. But what happens is, if you're living paycheck to paycheck and you have a flat tire, you're going to start using your credit card because you're living already from paycheck to paycheck. You don't have any disposable income, extra income from your paycheck because you're already spending it all. So what I suggest or recommend you do is create an emergency fund. It doesn't matter if it's 500, 600, 1,000, just start something. Because what will happen is, if you get a flat tire, or if you need a new transmission, or if you have a hiccup, you're able to touch that emergency fund and put it towards that transmission or the flat tire. But if you don't, you'll start using your credit card. So really try to get an emergency fund and try your best to start at least for 500. And then after that, start putting $50 aside, $100 aside a month, and let that grow. And really only use that for emergencies. I'm not talking about if you want to remodel your house, put a new deck on your house or get a pool. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about truly emergencies. If something happens, it's going to make you want to touch your credit card or get a loan or something. So try to have an emergency fund, and it's only for emergencies. The next one is paying your debt off. And there's two methods that you can do to pay off your debt. The first method is the snowball approach. And what the snowball approach is basically you categorize your debt. So if you have credit card debt, a car debt, a mortgage, you categorize all these from least to the highest balance. So you want to pay the least balance first. So if it's $1,000, $10,000, $20,000, you want to pay the $1,000 off the fastest possible. Then you want to move over to the $5,000 and the $10,000. So that's the snowball approach. But the next approach is really the best approach. But what happens is a lot of people aren't disciplined enough to do the avalanche approach because they get overwhelmed, and they can really see, if with the snowball approach, they can see exactly, okay, $1,000, I can pay that off. And they get these small wins. And then what happens is they get the ball moving, and they can start seeing themselves paying the $5,000 and the $10,000. But with the avalanche approach is actually the best approach, and it will let you save the most amount of money. When I'm talking about the most amount of money, I'm talking about paying in interest. So the avalanche approach is basically you don't take the lowest amount. What you do is you take the highest interest. So whatever the highest interest is, that's the debt that you start paying off the fastest. And the rest of the debt, you're still paying the minimum balance. I don't want you to not pay the minimum balance with either method. Both methods, you have to pay the minimum balance, because what will happen is if you start missing those minimum balance, you start getting charged late fees. Then it starts hitting your credit score as paying late. So with that avalanche approach though, you want to start putting majority of your money towards paying off the highest interest. And once you start paying the highest interest off, you start going to the next one and to the next one. And mathematically, you will be saving more if you take that approach than if you took the snowball approach. So those are my 5 steps that you need to take when you get paid. If you have any other steps, let me know in the comment section. If you think this information is valuable, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. And also, if you think this particular video might help your friend, share it with your friend. Let them know, because our goal here is to get financially free. And until we get really financially free, we're not free at all. We're not free at all. And our goal right on this channel is to invest and make money and build passive income online. So let me know in the comment section, is there any other steps that you guys might take after you guys get paid? What budgeting are you guys doing? Let me know in the comment section. I hope you got value from this video. Freedom lives within you. Have a nice day. See you next time.